Hey lovelies, welcome back to this channel and thank you so much for clicking. My name is Charity and today I'll be showing you how to crochet this beautiful ribbed beanie hat for babies. I have two different sizes here. I love how beautiful this ribbed effect is, and this is a size for 0 to 3 months old, and I have a size for 6 to 9 months old. And in today's video I'll be showing you how to make a size for 3 to 6 months old. So right here I have standard measurements that I use for different age sizes. 0 to 3 months I need a head circumference of about 11 to 13 inches. 3 to 6 months old I need 13 to 15 inches head circumference, and the number of rows I make are 56 to have that head circumference, and the starting chains for my hat height is 36. So before we start, I want to say thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much for sharing my videos to your friends, and thank you for the likes and comments. I see them and I appreciate. So we are going to start by chaining 36 for the size 3 to 6 months old, and I'm using a hook size 4.5 millimeter, and the yarn is DK weight yarn. This is Winter King and it's 100% acrylic. So chain 36 and I'll meet you at the end. Alright, so I have 36 chains right here, and to start our first row, skip the first chain and into the second chain make a single crochet. Sorry, let me just adjust that. Alright, so you skip this first chain and make a single crochet into the second chain, and this is how we make a single crochet. So you pull a loop, you have 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the 2 loops on your hook, and into the next repeat the same. So we are going to make single crochet in each and every chain across, and I'm going to meet you at the end of this row. Alright, so we have completed our first row of single crochet. Now to start the second row, chain 1 and turn your work. So in this row 2 we are going to work in the back loops only. So as you can see, our stitches have 2 top loops, the front loop, the one closer to you, and the back loop, the one facing the other side far from you. Right, so in this row we are making single crochets in the back loop only. So insert your hook in the back loop in each and every stitch and make single crochets across this row. Alright, so we've completed our row 2. As you can see, the ribs are starting to form, and so far this is what we have. And to start the next row we chain 1. So you always chain 1 to turn your work, and you're going to repeat exactly what we've done in row 2, making single crochets in the back loop. So single crochet in each and every stitch, back loop, to the end of this row. And this is the pattern we are going to repeat. It's actually a 1 row repeat pattern, and you're going to repeat this until you have the number of rows you want to make for your beanie hat. For this size we are making 56 rows. This is size 3 to 6 months, But if you want to make it in any other size, like 0 to 3 months, you can consider this number of rows that I've indicated right here. For size 6 to 12 months, you'll need 60 rows. And if it's a size 12 to 24 months, you'll need 68 rows, and then the equivalent number of chains to start with in the last column right here. So keep on making the rows, and I'll meet you in the last row to show you the next step. Alright, so I'm making the last row, which is row 56, and then I will show you what to do next. So I'm going to show you how to join the two sides together, making the last stitch right here. And now it's time to join the two sides, and I'm going to use a slip stitch to join the two sides. So either side can be considered the right side for this pattern, since it's the same on both sides. Yeah, so we're going to make sure that our project, the two sides align like this, and then we're going to insert our hook on the other side, both loops like that, and pull a loop, pull a loop through the two loops like that, and then through the loop on your hook to make a slip stitch. And then on this side that is close to you, you're going to insert your hook in the back loop only, right? So insert your hook in the back loop, and on the other side we are inserting our hook in both loops, and then you pull the loop through all those loops and the loop on your hook to make a slip stitch into the next stitch, back loop, and on the other side both loops, then pull that loop through to make a slip stitch. And you're going to continue this process all the way to the end, making sure that each and every stitch corresponds to the other stitches on the other side. Okay, so we have come to the end. I'm making the last slip stitch right here. And then you chain one, fasten, and pull a long tail that you're going to use to close this top part so that you can form a beanie. Right now it's just a tube, right? So I'm leaving behind two strands to make it strong enough to pull through the rows. Now you turn your work inside out like this, and then these strands that I've left behind, I'm going to use them, I'm going to pass them through the rows, and I'll pull them at the end to make a knot and make sure that the top space is closed. So using the hook, we are going to pass these strands through the rows in the spaces that you can see. So just watch the video how I'm doing it, and go ahead and do the same. And when you get to the last row, you're going to pull the tail, as you can see in the video right here. Yeah, so make sure that you pull this tail tight enough to make sure all the space at the top is completely closed, and then tie a knot as many times as you can so that you have the top nicely and completely closed. So I'll tie a knot 2 times, as you can see right there, and this is what we have. So the space is closed, and now the next step is to make a pom-pom, and this is how I make mine. Have 2 strands like these ones right here, and put them in between your 4 fingers like this. Then grab your yarn, double the strands depending on the size of yarn, of course, you're using. I'm using a size 3. This is DK weight, so I double the strands, and the number of wraps you make around your fingers determine how big you want the pom-pom to be. So for me, I'm going to make 30 wraps around my fingers. So the 4 fingers, I'm going to count 30. But if you want your pom-pom bigger than this, you can make as many wraps as you want. Right, so I have my 30 wraps like this, and then the first 2 strands we placed in between our fingers are going to be used to tie this together, as you can see right here what I'm doing. Yeah, so I'm going to make a knot before I remove this from my fingers. Then go ahead, remove it from the fingers, and tighten your knot nicely like this, and repeat another knot on the other side. Like that. Then using your scissors, cut the strands on both ends like that, and also on this other side. So the 2 strands you had at the middle are going to help you attach this pom-pom onto your beanie. But before that, we are going to trim this pom-pom nicely. So this is how I do it, to make sure that all the strands are of equal height. Then I'll go ahead and attach it onto this beautiful ribbed beanie hat right here. So this is the right side and this is the wrong side where we made a seam right here. So I'll insert my hook from the inside so that I have it the strands go through on each side like that. So keep watching to see what I'm doing on this video. And guys, I hope you're enjoying this tutorial. please give it a thumbs up if you find it helpful. Actually, if you're finding it helpful, like, share, and drop a comment. Let me know what you think about this pattern. And also let me know the color of yarn you're going to use to make your beanie. Alright, so now we're going to tie these strands to secure our pom-pom. So make a knot and tighten, then repeat making another knot the second time, and you can do it even the third time to make sure that your pom-pom is well secured. And the excess strand, you can cut it right here or pass it back to the right side as I'm doing. Then trim the strands to make sure that they are of the same height with the pom-pom. Yeah, and that is it. So make sure you trim the pom-pom nicely. I hope you've enjoyed the tutorial. Thank you so much for watching to this far. Please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment in the comment section. Until next one, bye.